Hey everybody! So, long time no see. That would be because I did not realize how much time eating local was actually going to take. It's a good thing that I called Naive Week because, oh my goodness, was I naive. Not just about the time that eating local was going to take, but also the time that was going to go into doing daily vlogs, the time that was going to go into doing twice weekly blogs, and the time that would go into finding out what I can eat, getting what I can eat, etc. Luckily, I've discovered along the way that I have a number of friends that already have a bunch of local sources, and I have met a number of strangers who have been more than happy to help me find things locally. So I'm going to be talking about all of these things in a bunch of little vlogs and blog posts and other such things so that I can kind of get you guys caught up on what's been going on in my adventures. But today what I wanted to talk to you about was, I guess, how I'm feeling about it so far. So I started, today's Thursday. Today's Thursday and I started eating local on Sunday. And I woke up on Sunday and I had no food in my house at all. So I would say I rushed to the farmer's market, but when you're packing up a baby, you don't actually rush anywhere. So I woke up Chad and we said, okay, well, should we let her nap first? Because it's almost her next nap time, and I guess we'll just catch the farmer's market right before they close. So we got there at about 11. No, 11:30. And the farmer's market closes at noon. My thought had been that we were going to go into the farmer's market and I would go from stall to stall asking all the questions about where something was sourced and how much it cost and taking notes, and then eventually we'd go back and go to our best bets. That didn't happen. Instead, at 11:30, we showed up, we strapped the baby on, we rushed in, we walked up and down the aisles until we saw something that looked good, and I decided to go with things that I had name recognition for. So Sleeping Frog Farms, done. So I went there, and we got a bunch of produce there, and then we kind of calmed down a little bit, and we wandered along, and we got some excellent stuff from some other vendors, and then we came to another place with name recognition. We came to Grammy's Garden. Oh, and we stopped by Double Check Ranch. After that, it was basically closing time. The reason I mention the mad rush in which we went through the farmer's market on Sunday is because the rest of this week has basically been a continuation of that. Not in a bad way. I've actually eaten pretty well, but it's been very haphazard. I'd thought, again, naive week, I'd thought that I'd be using meal plans. And I'm not saying I won't be planning meals. I'm hoping to start planning meals any day now. But in the meantime, I have to cook some food because I need to eat some food. This is further complicated by the fact that I'm breastfeeding. The tricky part about breastfeeding is that you're supposed to eat an extra 500 calories a day. And when you're eating mostly whole foods, actually entirely whole foods, and none of those things include meat or cheese, although last night I did finally have some chicken, but before that nothing was ready. You have to eat a lot of food in order to get that kind of calorie count. So for probably the first time in my life, I have actually been like seriously trying to cram more food into my face to make sure that I am actually getting enough food to support milk production. So that's fun. So cooking this week has been a little haphazard. I have primarily been subsisting on cooked wheat berries paired with stuff.